Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Radio Free Kylie. I am your host, Kylie Smith, and I am so excited to be back with you for a update. I thought we would do this week a little bit of a get to know me introduction and an overview of things that you can expect on this channel and a little bit of a book yap. Before we get into all of that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me and give this video a thumbs up. It helps so much for us small little baby creators. And yeah, thank you so much for your support thus far. I've appreciated all of the support and the subscribers from my first video, so more to come. Anyway, hi, I'm Kylie. I am 30 years old. I am from South Carolina. I'm the eldest daughter of two. I have a younger brother who is literally the coolest person that I know. And he's also an artist like me. Something that's probably actually not going to be featured as much on this page is the fact that I am an artist. I am a dancer. I have 2 degrees in dance, a BFA and an MFA from the Ohio State University, OH. And I also do collage and like paper crafts as well. I also consider content creation and YouTubing and TikTok and Instagram to be a creative practice and a creative outlet for me. So it's definitely a part of my practice, even when it's not something that is as legible on the screen in front of you. But the way that I approach my perspective of making content that centers Black women, Black feminist perspectives, is because of the ways in which I have been trained to read the bodies, read between the lines, and look for and identify the stakes for people that look like me. So, anyway, I am also a cat mommy. I have one cat named Moon. I'll put a picture of her up somewhere over here. That's my baby. She's 5. She's gonna be 6 in January. She's my pandemic baby. I drove through an insane rainstorm to go get her in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, right as the pandemic was kicking off. I had been thinking about getting a cat for a while. I was in grad school at the time, and when I realized that we were not coming back from spring break, I was like, okay, now's the time. Downloaded Pet Finder, started swiping. I saw a cat that was closer to me that I liked, I loved, I wanted to go see her, and she got snatched up. So when I saw Moon, I was like, I'm not missing out on another. And I drove like an hour into, I don't even know, I was like praying the whole way there, like driving past Trump billboards, like, what am I getting into? But it was great, it was fine. They were sweet at the Fayetteville Humane Society. And so that's how I got my baby, and we've been rocking together ever since. She's currently kicked out of the room though, because if I let her in here, it will cause chaos and I will not be able to get anything done until she decides that she's done inspecting everything. So anyway, I'm a cat mommy. That's my baby. I love her. I'll fight you over Moon, and she'll fight you too. Ask my friends. What you can expect from me on this page is for me to go a little bit more at length into the things that I speak to on my other social platforms. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, but obviously over there it's way more short form content, and so I wanted to create a space where I could really dig in to do the things that I love to do, which is scholarship. I'm nothing if not a scholar and a chismosa, and so talking about reality television, books, media at large, and the stakes of it is just like a perfect marriage of things that I love, because I love to engage in what the girls love to call trash TV, but at the same time, I'm watching it critically and thinking about like why it matters and what it means when Black women in particular are or are not on the screen, and what that experience is for them inside of those spaces. So I watch a lot of things. I also watch a lot of K dramas. I'm learning Korean. I'm an aspiring polyglot, actually. I am conversational in French, and I'm learning Korean. I want to learn Spanish next, but also maybe Arabic. And then I'm like interested in Japanese too. So maybe we'll do some Korean lessons together over here. I don't know. But literally follow me so that we can start growing this page and I can go to South Korea and give you a vlog of my time over there. But anyway, yeah, I was watching K dramas and was thinking about learning Korean, adding it to my Duolingo. But then I am the biggest fan of Costco that I know, frankly. I learned that there was Costco in Korea and that was it. I literally said Costco Korea, add to app, add Korean to Duolingo, done, so that I can be prepared to go to Costco in Korea because I feel like I need to experience that. Frankly, in another life, I probably would have just up and moved to South Korea already. There was a point in time where I hated my job and I was interested in moving to teach English there. But alas, things got better and I'm no longer as deeply existentially depressed. I talk about TV, books, literally whatever I'm reading, whatever I'm watching, whatever I'm thinking about, whatever I'm listening to. I want to talk about it at length and examine it and chat and yap. I love to yap. I'm a yapper as well. So you can definitely expect that. I'm also into lifestyle, wellness, beauty. Hello, I beat my face for the purposes of this video and have always been like a huge fan of the beauty content creators, Jackie Aina, Alyssa Ashley, all of the girls, Naima Tang, like Desi Perkins. They taught me everything that I know, really. So there might be some of that showing up eventually. We shall see. I consider myself to be of many mediums. And I hope that this is a space where I can begin to share and highlight some. I'm trying to keep some things for myself, but share and highlight those interests and have fun while I'm doing it. So that's a bit about what you can expect. I also want to go ahead and prime this space because I am doing the 75 booked challenge. And for me, that means I'm going to put my rules up. But I have 4 rules. Hello? My first rule is that I do 2 45-minute reading sprints a day minimum. I can read for longer than that, but at minimum, I'm reading for an hour and a half a day. And I actually have been really enjoying separating it into two like blocks because it sort of gives me something to look forward to. And some days I do the entire thing in one go, but and it's been 2 days. It's been 2 days. I started this 2 days ago. But yesterday I did the entire thing in one block. But today I've separated them. And I'm enjoying that because I'm looking forward to being able to read later this evening. And also 45 minutes is just like an approachable amount of time for me. Like, okay, I sat down, I engaged in something that like wasn't watching TV or scrolling on my phone or editing because I'm doing a lot of that. And sort of it allows me to like escape my current reality, which is stressing me out. So it's a great practice. My second rule is that I have a ton of books on my physical bookshelf that I want to read. They're a part of my 75 booked title jar. I'm going to be drawing names from this jar of the next book that I read. But for my physical copies, I want to annotate them. I'm really interested in growing my annotation practice and making it something that feels more rich for me. Like, I annotated in graduate school a lot, and so I think that I've sort of like put it in that frame. And so I haven't really wanted to like do that. Like, I'll annotate a nonfiction book, but when it comes to fiction, I haven't really done that as much. So I am excited to annotate. Plus, I actually love giving an annotated copy of a book to a friend as a gift. And that means that maybe it will motivate me not to hoard all of my literature and give them away as gifts. Then you get to know what I was thinking when I read it. And maybe you we'll agree, and then we get something to talk about. Yeah, we'll see. If you're watching this and you know me and you get a gift that's an annotated book, you're welcome. Okay, my third rule is that I've turned this into a series on my socials: TikTok, Instagram. I'm posting daily over there. If you're not following me, you should be at Lit Black Girl, LITBLKGRL, at Lit Black Girl on Instagram and TikTok. I'm posting daily updates with updates on the pages that I've read, what I'm reading, some general thoughts about it, the book that I'm reading at the moment. And it's also, and this brings me to my fourth rule, a growth challenge. I'm trying to grow 10K followers or subscribers. Excuse me. Oh my God, I said 10K. The rule says 5, but if we get to 10, go ahead. You watching this and you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? Help a sister out. Anyway, so it's a growth challenge. I'm trying to increase my followers by a minimum of 5K over the next 75 days. Well, 73 now. So that's what I'm doing. I feel like I kept it pretty simple. I wanted to make sure it was something that like didn't feel like a chore for me, and I'm going to be posting on my socials every day anyway, so I thought, why not make this one of them? I want to use my YouTube as a space to do a bit more longer form reviews of the books that I'm reading, and the 75 book challenge, because I want to really get into it. Maybe read some quotes, do more things than I feel like is juicy on other platforms. Currently, I just finished Music in the Shadows by Shweta Kistan. It is a romantasy novel, the first in a series. I don't know how many is supposed to be in the series, but it's definitely giving at least 2, maybe 3 or more if we're lucky. Guys, when I say that I ate this book up, chewed it up, ate it up, the tropes are troping. It's giving enemies to lovers. It's giving touch her and die, but like, not really. He just can't have her and he wants her, so. And he fell first. Maybe she fell harder, TBD. What else? Oh, powerless, powerful, but it's a reverse Pied Piper, dark Pied Piper, and she's the powerful one. Shadow Mommy. Yeah. Anyway, I was so fortunate to receive this book as an ARC. Music in the Shadows comes out on February 13th, 2026. It's available for pre-order now. So for the purposes of my book reviews, I think I'm going to group a couple of books together so that we have like a nice chunk of things to get into. And yeah, so we'll do it that way. So expect a review of Music in the Shadows soon, in the next week or so. And other than that, that's all I have to say today. My monitor died, so if the camera angle changed, I'm sorry. I feel like I just fixed it, but I'm done now. So anyway, I hope you had a great day. If you have not already, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you might be doing 75 booked as well. We could make it a formal book club. I already have the Discord ready to go for my subscribers on TikTok. So I don't know. If you wanna, we could make it happen. I'm down for that. Anyway, let me know what you're reading, what you're watching, what you're thinking about, and also what you might be interested in seeing more of from me. I hope that you have a phenomenal day. Take good care. Tell someone you love them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.